Can we now talk more about the Manipur issue? You gave a little bit about it, but let's talk about the recent developments in Moreh. I think that's how you said the town name, the border town, and the history of the Naga Kuki clashes that have been happening over there.
Yes, truly. There is just no end in sight to the Manipur issue. So many people have already died. So many are still languishing in the relief camps. And with regard to your specific question on the sensitive border town of Moreh, I would like to elaborate a little more on this. I'll take some time to elaborate because this is something which is very close to me, also to my research. A few disturbing incidences in Moreh recently has again aroused our attention to the bloody past that Moreh has had been a witness to. Just a few days back, on the morning of 31st October, a mighty police officer was brutally killed by Kuki militants while he was inspecting the construction of a helipad in Moreh. And not just this, the Kuki militants also executed, in what I would say, an extremely well planned ambush on a team of police commandos who were en route to Moreh on the afternoon of that same fateful day. Moreh is located at a distance of about 110 kilometers southeast of Imphal on the Indo-Myanmar road. That is the Imphal-Dimapur section of the National Highway 2. It is a flourishing border town, Moreh, which is inhabited mainly by the Kukis, the Meiteis, a smaller section of the Meiteis and Mizos, and it also has a significant population of Tamil Hindus, Punjabis, Biharis, and Marwaris. The town of Tamu in Myanmar, it is the counterpart border town of Moreh. Cookies have long attempted to establish their social and political control over Moreh and Manipur's international border with Myanmar through a systematic genocide of the native Naga and the Tamil Hindu communities residing here. In fact, many areas in Moreh along the Imphal Moreh section of the national highway earlier used to be the settlements of the Hindu Zeliangrong Nagas and the Rongme Nagas. But unfortunately, there is hardly any Naga settlement, hardly any Naga population left today in Moreh. In fact, it would not be an exaggeration to say that in many ways, the Nagas of Manipur have been the most affected because of Kuki violence, perhaps even much more than the Meiteis. And this violence dates back to the British times when there were several attempts by the nomadic Kukis to destroy Naga villages and forcibly occupy them. I remember it was between December 1917 and May 1918. In the hills of Manipur, several villages of the Kabui Nagas and the Tangkhul Nagas were raided mercilessly in the middle of the night and destroyed by the Kukis. Many Nagas were killed. Many of them were taken away as slaves to Burma, that is present day Myanmar. The situation continued even after 1947. In October 1964, there was a deadly incident when the Kukis had again shown their inhumanity and beastly nature. When one night, there was an incident one night when about 2 dozen Kuki youth had forcibly entered a tribal girls' hostel at Imphal Lambulane town. They singled out the Naga girls from the Kuki girls and raped them repeatedly. It had later come to light that five of the more beautiful of these girls were so brutally raped that they fell unconscious and they had to be rushed to the hospital in the dead end of the night. The years 1992 and 1993 saw some of the deadliest Naga Kuki clashes in Manipur. No media of that time reported about this. No newspaper, no television media, no print media. There was no report of this. It was on the 3rd of June 1992. a deadly shootout took place between the Naga insurgent outfit, the NSCN, that is the National Socialist Council of Nagaland, and a Kuki militant outfit, the Kuki National Army, near a village called Bongjang, which is situated at a distance of around 8 to 9 kilometers from Moreh town. There was an exchange of fire which led to the killing of one Kuki man. His name was Onkolet Haukip. And as a result of this killing, immediately on the very next day, the Kuki Students Organization, KSO, of Chandel district in Manipur, called for a shutdown, a complete shutdown in Moreh to protest against the killing of this person, the Kuki. And on that same night, Kuki youth who were armed with guns and sticks, they announced through loudspeakers of the churches that Nagas should leave Moreh town within 24 hours or face dire consequences. This had led to a mass exodus of the Nagas residing in and around Moreh for fear of the armed Kuki commandos. And no Naga dares returning to Moreh even today. And just a few days after this incident, there was an excursion group of Mao Naga Students Union which was beaten up. They were abused and they were humiliated at the Moreh bus station by some armed Kuki youngsters who were high on drugs. And these same youth also later they entered the hotel rooms of the Naga girls. They ransacked their luggage and other belongings and molested them, raped them. So Nagas have been the victims of unspeakable, unbearable harassment, torture, and loot in the hands of the Kukis in Moreh. Their atrocities, the Kuki atrocities, have even spread to other Naga-dominated districts of Manipur, such as Ukhrul, Senapati, Tamenglong, and even some parts of Churachandpur district. I think that's all I have to say here.
Thank you for sharing that. That was really tough to listen to, and I could tell it was hard for you to even speak about. So, thank you for sharing that with us.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.